weight loss mindset hacks. It's all about mindset when you're talking about weight loss. And I say this to you as someone who has struggled with yo-yo dieting her entire adult life and some of her adolescent life. Really, it started in elementary school when a little boy pointed down at my thighs. I had sat down in a chair, and your thigh kind of spreads out a little bit because mass displacement. But he pointed at my legs and said, "You're fat." And I wasn't. But I thought, I am? Oh no. And I've had a complex about it ever since. And I am kind of pear-shaped, so if there is a trouble area on my body, it's my thighs. So, insult to injury there. But I have struggled with this my whole life. Up, down, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, up, down, up, down. It's not healthy. So I'm telling you this today. This is really kind of my roadmap to how I've been able to stop that yo-yo dieting legacy. And I say that it's a legacy because I learned how to yo-yo diet from my mom. I learned how to have negative self-talk and tell myself that I wasn't good enough or pretty enough because of my weight. And none of that is true. Regardless of what weight you are now, regardless of what weight you used to be, what weight you want to be, you are beautiful and you are whole and you are worthy and you are a wonderful, unique creation. So I just want you to know that right off the bat. Being slim or being fit or whatever doesn't make you a better or happier person. You may feel a little bit more confident. I know that since I have lost my weight and stopped yo-yoing, I have felt a little bit more confident in myself, but I think that's because I'm proud of myself. So if you would like to know the 10 things, it's very, very fast, 10 things that I have implemented in my own mindset so that I can get off of that yo-yo dieting legacy that was handed down generational to me, then I am about to share all of that with you. But first, you're here, you're still watching the video, so obviously you like this topic. Give us a thumbs up. And while you're clicking, would you please subscribe and click that little bell if you're not already a subscriber? That bell just puts us in your feed on YouTube so you'll get notifications when we drop videos like this to help you live a more successful, happier life. I'll be right back.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
In order for us to do anything successfully in life, we have to have the mindset that supports our success in that area. If your mind isn't in the same direction, if your heart and soul aren't along for the ride, then you're probably not going to get there. So if you're watching this video because other people around you tell you that you need to lose weight, but you don't really want to, that's kind of the first place that you have to be. And that's not even one of my 10 steps, but stick around and listen to the 10 steps and see if there's anything here that can get you on board, because step number 1 is that you need to define your why. You need to understand why you want to lose weight. If you don't want to lose weight, but you want to be healthy, and your doctor is the person who's told you lose weight so that you can be healthy, then health, focus on the positive sides of it. Being healthy, having better cardiovascular health, having less body pain from extra weight that you're carrying around, whatever your health concerns are, make sure that that's part of your why. The reason it's so important to define your why, and I don't just want you defining your why up here, I want you to journal it. I want you to get a pen. I want you to get paper, get your journal, and write, I commit to losing weight because whatever, fill in the blanks, whatever your why is. And keep it so that you can go back. And on those days when you don't really want to stick with it, rereading that why in your own handwriting is very, very, very meaningful. And I say that out of experience. Reminding yourself why you're going to make the positive decisions is very important. Number 2, I've read that you should pick a diet that'll work for you. I don't want you to pick a diet. I want you to commit to a lifestyle. And that's not saying, oh, well, if I commit to a healthy lifestyle, then I can never have this again. It's not true. I have a healthy lifestyle. I am active. I eat very healthy foods. I drink a lot of water. I have at least 90 ounces of water a day. I make sure that I'm hydrated. I make sure that I'm fed well. I'm never hungry. I do intermittent fasting. That's the lifestyle that works for me and works with my rhythm, but you don't have to do that. And yeah, I have treats. I love chocolate cake. I think that I probably have chocolate cake, if not once a week, once every 2 weeks, but probably about once a week because I love it. I go and buy just like a single piece in this little market that's near my house. They make great chocolate cake and I love it. And I share that piece with my daughter, and that's part of my lifestyle. My healthy lifestyle includes chocolate cake. Your healthy lifestyle should include things that you love, because if you go on a diet that you can't keep going on for the rest of your life, it's not going to work. You might have some weight loss, but you're going to be right there in that yo-yo spot that I was just talking about, okay? So know your why and commit to lifestyle changes. And I don't want you to make huge changes all at once. Let's say there's just one change. Focus on one change, and when you get that one change down, then you can move on to the next change. A step in the right direction is a step in the right direction, whether it's a big step or a small step. So when you try to adopt a whole bunch of lifestyle changes at once, it just seems you can drown in it. It's just too much, and you'll probably end up giving up. So why not start by cutting out sodas or cutting out a specific type of processed snack that is not good for you, like packaged cookies, store-bought cookies, things like that. Maybe less sugar. Maybe your lifestyle change is I commit to not eating sugar after 7 o'clock at night. Or one of my lifestyle changes was I commit to not eating anything after 7:30 at night, except on very rare occasion. Maybe there's a banquet, maybe there's a celebration, maybe there's something, and I consume after that time. It's fine every once in a while. I can have a cheat day, as they call them. I don't think that it's cheats. I just think that it's life. I have a lifestyle and it's flexible. Okay, so understand that it's a lifestyle. Number 3, plan for challenges. Literally, as I record this video, I'm about to leave on vacation. The car's already packed. I used to gain so much weight on vacations, but no more because I plan for challenges. In my stuff that I packed is fresh nut snacks, and I have some fruit in there, and there's lots of different things to help me when I meet a place of challenge. If I'm in a place and I'm hungry, I have hunger, and I'm hydrated, and I really know that yes, I need food, and all they have is like junk fried stuff and whatever, and it's not stuff that I want to put in my body because I know clean fuel in, clean energy out, then I'm gonna have all these little Ziplocs that I prepared ahead of time with this delicious nut mix that I put together. Yum. So plan ahead for challenges. It doesn't have to hurt. That nut mix is amazing. It's delicious. I might have some when I'm done with this video because it's so good. Okay. Focus on your strengths. This is number 4. So we did get your why, commit to a lifestyle, plan for challenges. Number 4, focus on your strengths and not your weaknesses. Okay, focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. If you focus on your weaknesses, you might be able to improve them this much, but you're probably just going to end up beating yourself up. And that's not a healthy mindset. So focus on your strengths. What are you good at? If you're morbidly obese and you can barely move, hey, and you don't usually exercise, can you just walk up and down your driveway twice a day? In a week, can you do it 3 times? Something. Focus on your strengths. Focus on what you can do. And that leads us into number 5. You have to put a check on your limiting thoughts. If you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, but I can't do that. And yeah, but I can't do. No, write down your limiting thoughts and then look at them and ask yourself what you would like your truth to be. And then you can decide that that is your truth. If you don't get a check on your limiting thoughts, like one of my limiting thoughts with the yo-yo dieting was, this is just how women in my family are. I have 3 sisters, all but one is up, down, and that one just has always just been skinny as a rail. I think when she was younger, she just eats like a bird and just has never indulged in anything, and actually doesn't look very healthy because she's so tiny. So there may be other issues there, but I just thought, well, other than that anomaly, like this is just what women in my family do. My aunts are not slender, and I it's just kind of what we look like. So no, that's not true. If one person can do it, then you can do it. You may be genetically predisposed to obesity or something like that. That just means that you need to make healthy choices specifically for you. Less sugar, more hydration, stay away from gluten, things like that, things of that nature. But you've got to look at your self-limiting thoughts. Okay. Number 6, are we on 6 now? Yes, I think so. Make SMART goals. What is a SMART goal? I want you to take a look at this graphic. You can screen capture this if it would help you. This is really the definition of SMART goals. S stands for specific. Be very specific with what your goal is. And you can have a big goal, but then break it down into little tiny goals along the way. And that's part of SMART goals. Measurable. What do I want to achieve? Are you going to measure? I actually recommend, if you want weight loss, to not measure in pounds. I recommend measuring literally with a measuring tape, or testing yourself regarding what size pants you're wearing or what size top you're fitting into. When I finally finished my yo-yo dieting trend and ended on the low side, I remember going down a size in my running shorts, and that made me feel really good. And I was not running when I was my larger size because it didn't feel good, but I could fit into the smaller size shorts, and then I was able to start running again. A stands for achievable. So what this means is, if you have 50 pounds to lose, that can take a long time. It didn't go on there overnight, and it's not going to come off of there overnight. But don't just say, 50 pounds. Oh, I only lost a half a pound. I've got 49 and a half left. No, break it down into smaller pieces. Maybe it's this month, I'd like to lose 3 pounds. Maybe you're looking at a pound a week. I would say that is probably as fast as you should lose weight, but you need to consult with your doctor when you launch into a weight loss program. Also relevant. Do these goals bear any weight? No pun intended. Do these goals have relevance to your overall goal? Like, if your big goal is to lose 50 pounds, and then you have a SMART goal with the relevance of, I'm going to make sure that I'm hydrated, because you know that when you're hydrated, you can flush toxins faster. I would say that would be a relevant goal would be to define, what do I want the level of my hydration to be? What do I want the level of my activity to be? Those are all relevant to the overall health and weight loss goal that you're looking at. And then timed or timely is the T. And that just means, are you time bound in some way? Like I just said a minute ago, maybe it's a pound a week, 4 pounds a month, 3 pounds a month, something like that. And do make sure when you're setting these goals that you set them alongside your doctor. Number 7 is to reframe the way that you think about failure. My daughter was in 3rd or 4th grade when she came home, and she was so excited about something that she had learned at school. I love those days when they're actually so excited and they can't wait to share something. And she said, Mama, I learned what fail means. And I was like, oh no. What? She said, oh, my teacher spelled it out for us and showed us what fail means, and I'm about to show you. She said something that I've told my clients for years, and I thought, gee, why have I never told my daughter this? Fail means first attempt in learning. When you reframe the way that you think about failure, then it helps you to use each perceived failure as a new starting point with new information so that you can be more informed for success in your next move. Number 8, use mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply being still in the present moment and recognizing what's around. I specifically want you to use mindfulness when it comes to eating. Our coach, Julie, is a mindfulness eating expert. So if you need someone to help you there, we're happy to connect you with Julie. She's worked with us for years and independently on her own. But if you're eating mindfully, you are going more slowly, which is usually a problem for folks when they're eating. They're going too fast, and which causes us to overeat and consume more calories than we need. But utilizing mindfulness while you're eating helps to turn eating into a really intentional practice. So it takes that mindless eating, just sitting there in front of the TV, shoveling something in. It takes that out of the equation if you only allow yourself to eat when you have the opportunity to be mindful about it. Not only will you appreciate the nutritious food that you are gifting your body with, but you will also help to build your mindset for long-term weight loss and a lifestyle for health. Very quickly, the final 2, number 9, you have to have a support system. Have a buddy, have somebody to hold you accountable. If you need a support system, reach out to us. We have a community on Facebook. Join it. It's free. You can reach out and say, hey, I'm looking for an accountability buddy in dieting. Anybody want to help me? I'm sure that many people will just raise their hands and say, me, I'll help you, because it's a beautiful group of people there, and we invite you to take part. And finally, understand that you can do this. I want you to write down right now, I can do this. Convincing yourself that you can do this, however it turns out, is honestly integral to your success. You can do this. You are doing this right now because you've made it to this point. And if you have made it to this point in this video, congratulations. I'm really proud of you. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this. And then also, if you haven't already, if you could just click that subscribe button and the bell, I'd really appreciate it. That will let you know the next time that we drop a video like this so that you can live a happier, healthier, more successful, low stress life. See you next time.